It is great to see these guys plump and juicy. Sony, not your butt. Come on over here. Come on. There we go. These guys were the most emaciated guinea pigs I've ever seen. Oh, Sony is the winner. Peter, you gonna take that? You're the older brother. Scotty's Animals. I wanted to introduce you to two of my favorite piggies. This is Peter, and this is Sony, and they were two fosters of mine a few years ago. I got a message from a friend in the rescue network, and a volunteer at the South LA Animal Shelter had reached out to her saying that there was 3 emaciated guinea pigs that were very sick and just didn't look good. And 2 of those 3 were Peter and Sony. Peter was about 6 months and Sony was about 3 months, or so they said. But Peter looked like he was only a few months old because he was incredibly skinny, and Sony just looked like practically a newborn, hamster size, Syrian hamster size, and Sony was having trouble staying upright, and when he would lay down on his side he couldn't get back up. It was really bad, and they both came in with their mother. So I took them from the animal shelter, and the next day Mom passed away, but I promised her that I would take care of both of them. And what are you doing, Sony? Are you hiding? Come on, it's important. So I did make a video when this happened, and it's on my channel, so I'll post that right up here. But I wanted to do an update because I'm babysitting them right now, and it's just always really awesome to have them. Why are you such crybabies? Their mother says that they're just talking. Look, he's licking me. I love you boys. I'm like their god papa. I love these boys. So I invite you to watch the video of that. And I just wanted to introduce you to Sony and Peter. I love these boys. They were the skinniest, most emaciated guinea pigs that I've ever seen come into any shelter or rescue scenario. And look at them now. You'd never know that anything like that had ever happened to them. I'm going to show what they look like on that first night right now. This guy just came from South LA Animal Shelter. He was surrendered yesterday, and he's falling over. Him and he's got a baby brother, and I guess a sister or a mom. And as you can see, he is incredibly emaciated and basically too weak to even move. So I'm giving him critical care right now. It's gonna be really hard to try to feed him. But oh, look. Good boy. Good boy. He's got an appetite. That's good. But he's incredibly sick. I mean, neglected. I don't know. He's the worst out of all of them. I don't know. He's, how old is he supposed to be?
6 months.
What did it say? 6 months? I mean, he should be. All right, that's my finger, but he doesn't have even the strength to bite me. So, but I'm not gonna give up on him. Is this going in his mouth? I can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, he totally pigged that out. So I'm actually gonna give him one more. It's dripping. And give him some more. He's the worst. He's the worst off out of all of them. But look at this. He smells incredibly horrible. But look at him. He's got a crest. He's gonna be amazing. So, we'll see. And I don't know why, but I want to call him Peter. So Peter just came from South LA, and he's completely emaciated, and he's on critical care right now. So this is Peter. And this is the baby. He was doing this crazy thing, and I don't know what it is. This baby's supposed to be 3 months old, not 3 weeks old. 3 months old. And his legs, he can barely use them. He can't move his leg, really. But let's see if we can eat this. I am worried about him, but I was more worried about his brother, but now I'm more worried about him. He looks like a damn hamster. There you go. Yeah, you can use your hands. And this is Mama, and baby's bubbling. It's like, what are you doing to my Mama? Her hips, her ribs, I can feel all of her ribs. Her hip bone, in fact, I can feel, you can see her hip bone. This is like, I want to cry. Here, girl. Oh yes, it is apple banana. They're fighting over it now. Peter's really showing improvement now. Been sitting out front of his little tent. He's been sitting up more. I'm really excited. Alright. Even though Peter's making so many strides, I just want people to see. Look at this. Look at his body. Okay? He's still incredibly skinny. Here's a milestone. Peter's eating solid food. He's eating oxbow pellets. He likes them. Good to see. He's eating hay. Hopefully I can wean him off the critical care over the next day or two. I think it's really important that people share this story and stories like this, because it really raises awareness about not only how important it is to take care of your animals, but just how remarkable, resilient, and sweet and personable they are. And I think if more people would get to know guinea pigs, they wouldn't just be seen as some starter pet, if there ever is such a thing. No. So, Mr. Peter, Mr. Sony, this is one of my proudest success stories, and my favorite fosters. Love these boys. Every time they come into the rescue for health checks, I'm like jumping up and down. I love them. So please share this and all the stories from the rescue as far and wide to anybody you think that might find them enjoyable. And especially on the LA Guinea Pig Rescue's YouTube channel, there's a lot of educational videos, all the significant health checks. We filmed them, and by now we have libraries and playlists of all sorts of different ailments and topics, as well as the NorCal 700 rescue is well documented, and you can go trace the history of one of the largest guinea pig rescues, hoarding situations in California in probably U.S. history.